Hello everybody, welcome to Turffontein on this Thursday. We are of course recording this on Wednesday morning and I'm with Daryl Marie. We're going to talk about what the plan is on this program. Of course we're going to start up with our bipots. Remember the second race on the card should run at about 12:40, so get your bipots on, and we're going for Terence. Well, Terence is there with Gavin Larena and Alec Laird to win the second race. They're priced up at 17-10 at the moment, and there's been this constant nibble at Terence because it opened up, I think, around 5-2, and they're shortening now 2-1, 17-10 at the moment for this horse. One Royal Jacket, Wayo Mowing's hit a little bit of form, is priced up at 3-1. 3 Samuel Sharp is at 3-1. And number 4, Lancelot, is trading at 9-2. Daryl Marie.
Morning, Clyde.
Terence the horse.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Who's riding number 7?
Number 7. Do we need a change of rider? Yeah, Kyle. Welcome back, Kyle.
Hey.
Good to have Kyle straight and back. Very nice.
What does that mean? It's not always green on the side.
The weather's better. Always better in South Africa.
Oh, welcome back, Kyle.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Terence, obviously Terence, Samuel Sharp and Royal Jackets competed in the same race behind Stokesy. Terence and Samuel Sharp have got more scope for improvement than Royal Jacket, but Royal Jacket was caught 3 wide in a 6-horse field last time out. So not much is going to separate the 3 of them once again. I've gone with numbers 1 and 2, Clyde.
Okay. 1 and 2, Royal Jacket, Terence. Those are the 2 to battle this out. It's a bipot structure that we put up at 432 Rand. No bankers in the bipot this Thursday. Start your bipot with 1 and 2. On to the third. We go at about 1:15 here. And number 2, Major Arcana, tops the boards. Muzieni and Roy Magna team up. This is for Johnny Finlayson. Horse priced up at 15-10 was 16-10. So a little bit of interest in the Roy Magna horse here. 7 Bridget Ann is the second choice at 18-10. Has drifted out slightly from the very first call. 9 Wisp in the Willow is trading at 6-1. Number 5 Tigers Captain 7-1. And number 8 Come Together is trading at 8-1. 10s and better about the balance. Can we go with Major O'Connor?
Sure, Clyde. I opened this book and I said to myself, wow, he looks like the right horse. Right?
Yeah, I thought so too.
I mean, he was unlucky on debut. Then they put him away after something went wrong. Young Grand Empire, fair enough, comeback.
Yeah.
Now, Clyde, Craig Zaki asked the vet to check him out behind the pens when they got down to the starts.
Right.
So I'm not too sure if he wasn't happy or something. But the vet passed him fit to race and he flashed up late. He was never going to get to the winner. The winner was going away from him. But he did quicken. He was last turning into the straight. Now he's got Muzi and he still got number 1 in a very moderate liner. Or I don't know, moderate. But horses that we know what they're about, Clyde.
Sure.
So then I said to myself, you know what? Clyde, in a few months' time, he's going to be 5. And he's had 3 runs.
He's a problematic. I think you've got to sort of watch him how he goes to the gate.
He must have issues.
Yeah.
So that's a concern. Very,
But
very likely race for you.
Eh?
Yes, I think he's the right one on ability. Now, funny enough, Clyde, number 7. Okay, let's just say, have a look how Rock My Boat runs in the previous race. Because Rock My Boat represents the Kambati formula. Okay, now then, Bridget Ann, number 7. You know, she was meant to run in that very same race. Behind Kambati. And she was scratched off feed. If she breaks better, she could find herself in front of Major Arcana. And she's got 2.5 kg sex allowance. Let's see how she goes. Her form lines are also okay. Because have a look at number 8. Come Together, finished just behind her on the Falcon Fly run. And then I'm expecting improvement from number 1, Willow Charm. Last time out, over a mile on a very sticky track. It was just too much for him. Pedal on through that. Coming right back in trip. And that penultimate start with the blinkers on wasn't too bad an effort. So I've got numbers 1 and 2 in the PA. I think Major Arcana, if he goes down to the start well, and he's feeling good on the day, he's going to prove very hard to beat.
Okay, got it. That's our PA. 1 and 2. By 1, 8, 10, 11, we are bankering the 1 in the third leg of this PA. That costs 288. Let's talk about the pick six now. It's a maiden plate and it's over 1,200 meters. So they'll be going around the turn here, as you know, over the 1,200. Let's get the Wednesday morning market out of the way and let me give you an idea as to what they're thinking this morning, where Miss River Dancer tops the boards and it's currently trading at 19 to 10. Gavin Larena and good old Corey Lensley, they team up here. Top of the boards. 11 Trip of Faith is the second choice at 3 to 1. Number 10, Take Chance on Me, is trading at 4 to 1 at the moment. 9 to 2, 4 to 1. So they've come a bit for Ryan Munger's horse here. 3 Gathering Winter, 7 to 1. 1 Without Remorse is trading at 10s, and I see they bet 12s and bet the others. Also another one, if you just want to know, Roy Magnus' horse, Without Remorse, shortened, was 12 to 1, is now 10 to 1.
Actually, give her a chance.
It's good to know.
I was on course this day, Clyde.
Yep.
When she ran closer to last, beyond Southampton. But the word was out that they're expecting a nice run, first run for Mr. Magna. And she was never in it. The track was very soft that day. Funny enough, Chavez, Sid Woodley's son, was on course too.
Maybe they'll be back.
Yeah, so...
This was came from Justin Snaith, Without Remorse, yeah.
So she's going to show a lot of improvement. Firstly, the track's not going to be heavy, and she's got a draw this time round. She's not going to be dropped in. I like her chances. Number 8, I mean, she debuted at 33 to 1. Lovely debut. But now she's got an awful draw to contend with. Her first run around the bend. I think she's too skinny in the market. She can feature, but I wouldn't be backing her anywhere near those odds. Number 10, Take a Chance on Me. I would be very or more bullish if it was a 14 or 14.50, because I thought she stayed on nicely over the 11.60. But she's got a lot of scope for improvement. She's well bred. And then number 11, Clyde. Remember this filly, Trip of Faith. She was nominated in the Classic, the Fillies Classic.
Yes. As a maiden.
As a maiden.
Yeah.
And she was just a little bit too keen on the day. I don't know if she got a fright and she ran away or what, but she even went down to the start a bit too keen.
Well, if Major Connor's won by now,
yes,
you sort of know where you stand.
Rock My Boat,
yeah.
Lancelot, they all represent that form line. I mean, if she's highly regarded, this filly could certainly improve. And it's interesting that they're bringing her back in Trip.
Okay.
But like I say, I sit here and I say, expect improvement from number 1, Without Remorse.
Yeah, Without Remorse may well be the Shruti in the pack, if you like. We're looking for improvement from her. And at this point in time, that's a 10 to 1. Daryl's pick 6. First leg, 1, 8, 10, 11. Let's move on to get Jackpots on now, and this is where Bjorn Ironside comes to the track, priced up at the moment at 6 to 10. Hard to beat for some in this case. Note that Got the Feeling is out, and obviously Tintin is not running anymore, so that reduces it to field of just the 5 runners that go to the gate, and at the moment 6 to 10 about Bjorn Ironside. Father Christmas is back, is at 3 to 1 as the second favourite. 5 Drive Like a Master is at 3 to 1. 6 to 1 about the 6 Zip Code. And number 7, World Heritage, is at 25 to 1. For most, they'll be banking Bjorn Ironside, I'd imagine.
I don't blame them, because at the weights he's slung. I mean, he's a net 105. Next best in is Drive Like a Master, and 87. That's, what's that, 18 pounds, 9 kilograms?
Something like that.
He should be a steering job.
So what's your reservation?
This horse isn't the easiest of rides. I've seen him hang terribly. But funny enough, without the headgear last time out and his penultimate start, he's put in 2 very, very nice efforts. And Keegan sat aboard him for the first time last time out. He knows more about him in a race this time around. But I just say he's not the easiest of individuals. Clyde, if you go back to his last win on the inside track, Pennsylvania gave him a run for his money. And Pennsylvania was giving him weight and was a 92. So he was hopelessly out at the weights and still gave him a fright. I'm not saying that Drive Like a Master is going to do the same, but Like a Master is my backup, and I'm very happy having backup in this race. Last time out, he buried us. That day, we buried ourselves. But Gavin broke well on him, and then Keegan just came around and slowed it up. And for a stride or 2, he took a hold of the bit, a little bit keen behind Fostanova. And then, unfortunately, Gavin dropped his crop at the 100. I don't think that would have changed the result, but it was a nice effort. Marco might find himself in front for nothing, Soulgate number 1.
Yeah.
And if he gets a smooth run up front and he dictates it, I think he can challenge Beyond Ironside or potentially
Interesting.
fend him off. I have to go 1 from 5, but I don't think it's just because I know who Beyond Ironside is.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
put
think
you
it's contenders.
All right, well, this is because of that. Daryl, as you can see, is backing it up beyond Ironside with the horse Drive Like a Master in this jackpot. Okay, let's get on to our next, where Warning Light takes him on as 18-10 to win this for the Sean Terry and Ryan Munger team. 4 Sutherland is trading at 4-1. Number 6 Foster Nova is at 4-1. 3 Paul Revere is trading at 9-2. The 2 Ensuing is 6-1. I hope I'm not going too fast for you. 10-1 about Captain Shield. Number 7 on the card with 8 Clarkson at 10-1. And there's one other, Diwali Rocket, who's a 25-1 outsider. Talk to me about Sean Terry's horse, Warning Light at the moment, currently trading 80-10 as we speak, 18-10.
You went too fast for me. Do you mind repeating that?
Sutherland for you.
Clyde, remember her dam? She's top class. I mean, she won the SA Fillies Classic. Got touched off in the Oaks, ran second, looked the winner. So now, he debuted over 1160. The stable weren't expecting much. He was detached. It was a good couple of lengths behind the second place, last place runner. And at the 400, one could see it was race over.
Just trotted up.
He could be so far ahead of the handicapper. But Clyde, he's having his first run around the bend, and the inside track is not the easiest of tracks, especially if you're a little bit green. If it was a stand-side track, I'd say this horse will stick with him until he's beaten, because he's a really nice individual. And he's bred in the purple. I'm still going to stick with him. He's my likely winner, Warning Light. Clyde, who was the winner from that form line? Can you recall? Stokesy. Stokesy won from there. But nah, Clyde. Foster Nova. We know what Foster Nova is. We know he's in a competitive range. But Keegan's going to attempt to jump out and control it once again, because it worked like a charm last time out.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to try change tactics. He's going to slow it up and try to sprint for home and catch them on the break. And if it goes his way, he could fight it out. He's got a short running that's going to suit his style of running, and he could potentially, I wouldn't be shocked to see him go back to back. Do I think Warning Light's got a lot more scope for improvement? Obviously. And then Sutherland, I don't know what I'm doing including the source.
You love him, man. You love him, the source. I know.
Clyde, I thought he'd won last time out. I don't know if he's really at his best on a sticky track, but it was a second run off the layoff last time out.
And Sunset Ride. Didn't Sunset Ride come and win again?
Yeah, and now he's having his peak run. I think last time out it was too bad to be true. If he ran second or third, I would have said, okay, no. But he was well beaten. Okay. So surely that tells me that he was flat that day. So
Fair enough.
I've gone with numbers 4, 5, and 6. I'd like to see Warning Light remain unbeaten, because I think he could be a really, really nice individual.
Yeah, he could be anything, Warning Light. But if he's not, well, then 4 and 6 have to go in. Let's get into a handicap at the 70 level. This is at 1450 meters. No scratchings at this moment in time. Not that we're aware of just yet anyway. And on Wednesday morning, Roy Magnus or Single Combat is top of the boards at 7-2. A little bit of support for it. Malasela Kachedi's riding it. Opened up at 4-1, is now 7-2. 3 Southampton is at 9-2 at the moment. 5 Bloomington, 5-1. 6 Matazia, 13-2 with the 7 Michael Faraday. And then you can get 15-2 about the 4 Kambati and number 8 Sunset Warrior, whom I know you liked last time, eh? At 8-1, didn't you like a bit of that?
I did.
Yep. I should have got money that day. 10s and better about the others, but
yeah.
What's the story?
This is my contribution for this race, race 7. Sunset Warrior, now carrying 59.5 kgs, MR 75, and the compression mask goes on Longsword, and that's where it stops.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it that kind of race?
Yeah, I went field.
So what field, eh?
Yeah, I do want to touch on Bloomington. Poor old Bloomington, the 7-year-old Clyde. I mean, 938 days since his last win. But finally, he's back on the inside track. And he loves it, yeah. 4 out of his 5 wins have been on the inside track. And these owners are pursuing with him, Clyde. Let's hope they get another win out of him, or 2 even. I'm rooting for number 5, Bloomington.
Okay. Bloomington, he doesn't mind this track at all, as you know. Does his thing. Fabian's still on a bit of a trot, so we'll put Bloomington into the play together with Longsword, and the other one is the 8 Sunset Warrior. But to be quite honest with you, it's open, and we wouldn't be surprised if the rank outsider won. Okay, we stay with the handicap, and it's over the 1450 again. This particular event probably equally as competitive as the previous race. And let me bring you up to date with the latest in the betting. Winds of Grace, Trent Mayu riding for Mike Azzy here, tops the boards at 3-1. 2 Unsolved Riddle is trading at 33-10. 3 Elusive Red is at 7-2. The 4 Brave Viking is trading at 4-1 at the moment. 9 Can't Catch Me is 8-1. And at number 5, Lady Elliot, 10-1. Sport-wise, market-wise, dead quiet. Really nothing going on. If anything, most horses are drifting in the betting here. It's that kind of race. Space Mission, if you want to know, is 14-1 as we speak. Anything for us here?
Yeah, Mr. Asman must be very, very chuffed that he's cracked a draw, Clyde. I mean, when she won, she was drawn 2 out of 10. Look at her other draws: 7 out of 7, 7 out of 9, 8 out of 10, 11 out of 13, 9 out of 10. There for nothing, in great form. The only thing is she's taken on the boys, isn't she? In open company. But her form line's been franked with Bright and Brazen following up from that victory. 1450, I think so, game. I can see her winning. Winds of Grace, she deserves another win. Consistency deserves rewards. Lady Elliot's my little bit of a sneaker. He's a 5-year-old mare, but I think off her 72, I actually liked what I've seen in her last couple of starts. I think she's moving better now, and she does turn it on. She's got a bit of a short run in, but if Chase knows what she's about and kind of draw this time around. And then we have to touch on Mr. Soma's Brave Viking and Elusive Red. They contested the same race last time out. I thought Elusive Red was a touch unlucky. Course and distance winner. Craig knows him now in a race. And Brave Viking without those blinkers, Clyde. Look at his last 2 starts. And he's also cracked a draw this time round. Yeah, I think...
Not without a chance.
Yeah, I think let's box those in the trifectas.
What about with Diogenes having won again now, this Unsolved Riddle? You're not...
I see there's an equipment change. I do believe the blinkers come off and they stay, therefore they stay off. Yeah, the source, Clyde,
well, that's that kind of race. There are a few, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, I just saw with Diogenes winning the other day that it must give Unsolved Riddle another big chance here.
You're coming to find us now, Clyde.
No, I'm not.
Leave that.
We'll add it to the we'll add it to the trifectas. 3, 4, 5, 7, but don't leave out the Unsolved Riddle. All right, maybe it gets a little bit easier now, the 9th race. This handicap over 1,800 metres. We'll get an idea from Daryl in a minute. Take out the 4, Real Stunner. That's not going to be running. And that will leave us with the 12 horses that go to the 1,800 metre mark. The markets, let me give you an update on Wednesday morning, what it looks like. So whilst you're watching this race time, you can check if they've shortened or drifted. The favourite's Tony Peters' horse that Calvin's riding, Calvin Abab on number 2, Status, is 33-10 when doing the show on Wednesday morning. 1 Repetition is the 7-2 second favourite. Number 13, It's Now or Never, is at 9-2. And there's one other, number 7, Carnello, who is at 5-1. And then it's 12-1 and better about the balance. Winner from those top 4 or what?
I know what you're going to tip me.
Yes, tell me.
You're going to tip me the 13.
Is it?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you just tipped me Unsolved Riddle.
Oh, no, from that form line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he ran 3rd behind Diogenes.
Correct.
So are you tipping me the 13?
I'm tipping you, no. I'm actually tipping Carnello.
Carnello. Okay, I've got Carnello in.
What's that?
He's got that long back straight to overcome his
likes
draw.
this course.
Yeah. Going to push forward, 4 kgs off his back.
Yep.
If he gets it right
Firestorm
up
came
front,
out. Didn't they come and win Firestorm from there?
if he gets it right up front, he can certainly win. Another one that's going to push forward, Clyde, is number 2, Status. I mean, Calvin took the bull by the horns, returning from a very lengthy layoff. Obviously, Tony said to him he's fit enough to do himself justice, and he found himself in front.
Yeah.
He's a 75, and he's a 4-year-old maiden winner, Clyde. He could be underrated. And I had a look at his dam. His dam stage, she won twice over 2,000. So he's, one would assume that he's going to love the extra 200 and in time to come even further. And obviously top floor won from there. Now, I'm sure Ryan's under the whip over here, Clyde. He has to ride a winner for his dad.
It's now or
and
never.
His wife.
It's now or never, isn't it?
Repetition.
Yes.
Come on.
It's now or never for repetition.
Look at that run behind Texas Missile when he made his debut on the Highveld.
Yep.
I mean, if that's the case, Clyde, Ryan will just have to be weaving his way through the traffic and run them down. And a little bit of a sneak over here. 6 overall, course and distance winner, ratings down. Gavin from a neat draw. Let's go the exacta box. Let's even push it to the trifecta box. 1, 2, 6, and 7.
Okay, we've got that. That's the recommended play, everybody, in this 9th race. Repetition, Status, 6 of all, and Cornello.